My background is I was a competitive figure skater for 13 years, and I was also a student athlete here at the University of San Francisco. I've been involved in elite sports for a very long time, and while I was a student here, I actually went to the 1988 Olympics and 2 world championships in figure skating, as well as I attended 3 World University Games for the University of San Francisco. So my ties here are very, very strong. I've been involved in sports for a long time, 30 years actually, and I am currently also a sports television director. I've been doing that for 15 years. And as much as I love directing television, and I've done it for ABC and CBS and NBC and Dragon TV in China, all over the world, I love television and I love directing it. Working on the mental side of sports, what I'm doing here and working with the student athletes is really what feeds my soul. And so even though I still direct from time to time, this is what I'm focusing on now, and is improving the mental performance so that when they get on that field or in that court or on that track, they can just really fly. My philosophy with the whole mental side of sports is basically if your mental game is as strong as your physical game, then your performance is going to go through the roof. And the way I approach it personally is partially from my own personal experiences, having been in the elite world of sports for so long and involved with elite athletes for such a long time, but as well as research and education. I have a master's degree in sports psychology. And I have a collaboration going with one of the leading neuroscientists right now in sports, and he is coming up with this incredible innovative assessments and all sorts of tools and techniques that is really going to help our student athletes. Super cutting edge, really interesting stuff, and help sort of pinpoint the weaknesses and the strengths, and so that we can really maximize their performance. As a former Don myself, I really understand the pressures that the student athlete goes through. I understand having a good game. I understand recovering from a bad game. I understand injury and coming back from that. I understand burnout. I understand the workload of being a student and an athlete at the same time. I really get it, having done it myself. And so some of the services that I provide is handling all of those things. When we talk about confidence, at Division I, it's a whole other level of confidence. It's not your regular person just trying to get through the day. This is a lot of pressure, and what I do is really fun because I really work on the mental side and you get to know yourself really well. It's also really, really hard, and it's discipline, and it's working on confidence and focus and creating a pre-game routine and being disciplined about your mental approach so you're as disciplined or even more than your physical approach, and your performance on the field is going to be optimized if you approach it that way. One of the services that we're providing right now is I'm working with one of the leading sports neuroscientists, and he has come up with these incredible assessments and online games that really help understand what's going on in here. And it's basically made up of objective metrics that really help us understand the strengths and in areas that we need improvement in the athlete in their individual game. And it's just, like I said, it's cutting edge. It's really interesting stuff. And I can't wait to start doing it more and more with the athletes and sharing it with the coaches. As a former student athlete here at University of San Francisco, I had the most amazing experience. And it was a lot to juggle, but it was fantastic. And I feel that coming back here and working with the athletes on the mental side of the sport and giving them tools that they're going to use not just in their sport, but I think for the rest of their life, just as I have. And it really, having learned these tools myself, it's really enhanced my life. And my job here is to give them these tools as well and to help make their experience a fantastic one as a student athlete, because it's special. It's a special time and it's so exciting, and my job is to help them on and off the field to maximize their performance.